What's up, electrician? Let's talk accessories for your 3.0. Coming up next on the channel. All right, folks, so when Lectric came out with the new 3.0, one of the things they emphasized on the Media Day event was utility of the e-bike. They have a number of new accessories now, including a Thule child seat on the back, pretty big racks for pizza boxes and all kinds of stuff if you want to do deliveries on it. There's even a rear seat that they have as well if you want to carry a passenger on there. So they really emphasize that fact that you can do a lot with this e-bike itself, right? So I took that idea and made it my own with my own sort of utilitarian style today. So this is my new grocery getter, essentially, my new 3.0. And I've got a couple things on here, maybe 8 or 10 different accessories that I'm going to show you today and walk you through it all. So I'll put links to everything on the description of this video. They're mostly Amazon affiliate stuff. There's a couple of Etsy things I'm going to show you as well. And simple stuff. I'll probably keep adding to it over time, but this is what I got so far. Let's take a look. So let's start in the back and work our way forward. So the first thing you'll notice is that mesh basket. Got this on Amazon. I preferred that over the Lectric basket because it has higher sides. It goes up farther. It's probably a good, I don't know, foot high almost on here, so I can basically fit an entire grocery bag in here, and that's what I use it for. I go take this to Stop and Shop, which is about a mile from my house, and do my just get a few quick things on the in the bag and throw them on the back there. It's got this mesh or this bungee cord type of mesh top to it, so you can basically stuff whatever you want under here. Very handy. And it's worked out really good. The one problem with it was that, by the way, you can shout out to Lectric for hooking me up with a nice license plate. You can get these on Etsy, I think, by the way. Just search like custom e-bike license plates and you find stuff like this. It's just simple aluminum, I think. But shout out to Lectric for giving those to us. This basket comes with, let me do this here. Comes with these slots, and you put the bolts in these slots, but the problem is these slots don't line up with the Lectric rack, so I had to improvise. I basically took a screwdriver, poked holes where I needed them in the actual mesh bottom here, which is pretty pliable. You can bend those pretty easily, and I just used the bolts and the washer on top of that to secure it down there. I think I got a couple of zip ties on this side as well, coming through the base plate here for extra support. But yeah, there's 4 holes I poked, and the bolts with the washers are in there. So I'll put a couple of links to these on Amazon. There's a couple different versions you can get, but I really like these. They look nice with that nice black mesh that really just picks up the bike, and it's very functional as well. So as we move on, we have a light, little USB light in the back. I got a white one on the back and a white one on the front. I'll show you the front one later, but wanted to add that for just additional lighting on the back. Feels pretty well right underneath. It's got this little rubber elastic that will secure it in place there. I've got a suspension seat post from Suntour. This is the NCX. It's got a nice black covering. So if you notice, this bike is pretty blacked out, and I'll get to that in a second. But the suspension seat post is one of my favorite additions to this thing. Just really helps with that ride. And the Lectric one is okay, but this is just better, right? This is about $100. You can find them cheaper on AliExpress, but definitely one of my top choices for suspensions. Moving down the pole, we have a lock here. This is the big Lufu lock from Amazon. It's like $25. Same one as the Lectric brand, just without the Lectric name on it. And I cannot get this thing into the bolts down here. There's just not enough room in here for my hand to screw those in. So I leveraged the Velcro that came with them. They have 2 Velcro straps. They just slide through the back of the lock itself. So I have a Velcro strap here, and then on the bottom one, I use a zip tie that wraps around the base of the stem down here. So it works out pretty well. It doesn't move, and it's much easier to pull out as well when you have it up more on the post. Down on the bottom here, I've got a little lanyard key that attaches to the just the wiring. So both keys are on there. And when I go into a store, I just pop the key out, throw that onto my belt loop, and for easy keeping. So it's a little lanyard key holder there for the Lectric keys. All right, one of the design things I wanted to do this bike was take off those top graphics. So I did that using gloss black vinyl wrap. Completely covers the graphics package on top, just leaving the Lectric insignia there on the side. A much cleaner look, I think, and I also put it on the suspension seat post as well, just to give that some shine and try and keep it in unison there with the look of the bike. That's kind of like matte black when you look at the suspension seat post. But yeah, vinyl wrap here and vinyl wrap on the top, just to give it that nice clean look on the road. So I think it looks pretty sick with that blacked out look. And I can see a lot of people doing something like this to cover that up. So, all right, let's move up to the handlebars now, where the rest of the stuff is. So you got the front light attached to the stem here, just to give it a nice look and additional safety for that as well. All right, let's look at the handlebars. I've got a West Biking mirror on here that you can basically just fold into or bend into whatever shape you want. So it's a nice underneath look, and I can see to the left of me when I'm riding the e-bike. We've got a Rhino Walk front bag up here. That's got my tools in there, my keys. It's got space here for my stickers and crisscross cards. So pretty decent sized rack. And also what it does is, a rack like that up front just helps to shape the front end of the bike so it doesn't look so tall. If you look at the profile of it now, you can see that bag takes up some space there, and it just makes the bike front end look a little bit more fuller, I guess you could say. The bell is a Lycron bell. You can get it in this cool blue color, which definitely goes with the bike. And then the last piece is this here. So this is a Lectric display cover that I got off Etsy from E-Bike Better. I'll throw a link in the description. And what's cool about this, it's got the voltage and the readouts for what your battery percentages are. So this is awesome. Great idea. And you just look at your different voltages here. So let's turn mine on. Let's see what voltage we're at. 48.6. So you look at the chart over here. 49, 47, so it's about a little under 50% there. That's the percentage you can look at. So now you have a translator basically for the voltage levels that will tell you exactly how much battery you have left in percentages. So really like that. It's a nice touch, and that'll help you, it'll teach you as well, just in terms to, over time as you ride, you'll be able to easily see what percentage of battery you have left. So really nice touch. It was only like, I don't know, 20 bucks I think on Etsy. So really nice little 3D printed product here from E-Bike Better. Well, that's it, guys. Hope you like my accessories. Again, I'll put all the links in the description there for you. If you guys have other suggestions, let me know what you guys are doing to your Lectric 3.0s. By the way, I want a couple, I mentioned the rack last time was only 75 pounds. These are rated for 150 pounds now. And one of the differences is that these are now welded into the frame itself. So before on the 2.0s, they were screwed on with bolts. Now it's integrated. Now it supports a much heavier weight. So I did miss that in my original review of the 3.0. And also I hear the batteries are, some people having trouble with compatibility, going back to the 2.0s and swapping batteries out. I'm told that maybe the first few thousand bikes that Lectric got out there, including the one I got, were prototype bikes, and there's a small misalignment in the battery endpoints when they when you plug it in, when you push it in, and you connect it with this controller on this side. But I've heard that Lectric will be fixing that. It's already fixed in the newer bikes that they're sending out. And if you have a problem with that, I think they will rectify it by sending you a new battery. But at least that's what I saw on Facebook anyway. So if you are having that problem, which I was surprised about, a viewer had messaged me about that. But all in all, it's been a pretty good ride. I do have some, probably going to adjust the brakes at some point. You know, they're still kind of soft as far as just stopping power goes. So I may put on the X-Tex, and I did find some e-bike brake pads I want to try as well for this thing. So, but all in all, it's been pretty good. No issues so far. Again, mostly using it just for errands and grocery shopping and things like that. But that's my Lectric 3.0. Hope you like it. And hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and come back at me with your Lectric 3.0 thoughts and suggestions.